All right. Good morning, people that are joining. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing good this morning. And hopefully some of you got some funded accounts with CPI. It is CPI day. Generally, I do recommend people trade sim on CPI day. But of course, you guys have to make your own decisions. But generally, that is, what I would recommend. Some CPI days are fantastic. Some CPI days are not very fantastic. So. But yeah, besides that, not much going on. Yeah. CPI honestly didn't do as much as I was expecting. We only pumped about 150 points. It's honestly a pretty bad, pretty uneventful CPI. Usually, there's a lot more. 1 minute chart. I would have to look at the stats. I don't know off the top of my head, SK, but the 1 minute chart from February to now is up somewhere around 8,500, and that's on $400 of risk and trading from 9:30 to 11:30 or so. I would have to look back at the January stats. I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, CPI candle, usually, I mean, if you get a good CPI candle, it'll pump up just a straight, 250 points. So that was pretty uneventful. Yeah, I would recommend generally most people use the 1 minute just because it's slower. SBS was built around the 1 minute chart. It was not built around the range charts. It's built around the 1 minute chart, as well as there's less craziness on the 1 minute. You get less trades. Some days you might have no trades, back-to-back days, no trades, whatever. There's just less emotional. There's less going on. There's less bugs on the 1 minute because it's slower, right? So 32 range on a crazy day, maybe you get entered into 30 trades. I don't know, the other day when we moved 1,000 points, 1 minute might have taken 3. You know what I'm saying? So I'd recommend 1 minute chart. I'd recommend small risk per trade. And Yeah. That's about it. You can copy trade, like if you copy traded some Apex accounts or whatever, with like 100 risk per trade, right? Like if you got them funded already, right? Because it's, I mean, you can do the CPI hack and get them funded. But pretty much 100 risk per trade, you're not ever gonna blow an account really. I won't say ever, but like it's pretty low chance you blow an account on 100 risk per trade on a 50K account, right? So but yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well this morning. We've had a good last few days here, so 32 and 48 and stuff like that. 42 will, I would say they have more profit potential than the 1 minute, but they're a lot less stable. Like they have a lot more trades, potentially a lot more drawdown, right? If you want something that I know is stable, SBS is built around it. Less potential drawdown, less trades, a little less stress. I would say the 1 minute chart on low risk per trade, right? Got 3 new PAs this morning, Mason. Awesome. Awesome. What do you bet? Then you probably have, what, like 6 or 8 PAs? Is that right? Something around there? Eight? Yeah, that's what I thought. Something around there. Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Best time to do it, get in some Apex stuff when you got sales and go from there. Mason does the 1 minute chart. SK. For the most part, so. Slow and steady till 20. Yep. Took a nice short setup after CPI this morning. There's a 15-second inverse for value gap. Took it short to the data low. I got about 85 points out of it. About a 2 risk reward or so. So not too bad. Got a little under $300 on 5 accounts copy traded, so not too shabby. That was a manual trade, of course. So PAs are funded accounts, yeah, they're funded. I have the most data on my Sims. Been running that for a while. 500th period, probably been 2 to 5K. Joined 1 month ago, still in process getting funded. That's good. You know, you can't always expect every month to be green either. I mean, it's trading, right? Not every month is gonna be perfect, right? So definitely more action on 32. Yep. Run the 1 minute all day. Okay. I did a test so far this year. I think 9:30 to 11:30 tends to be the best for 1 minute, but whatever works, right? That could change. Yep, same as 32, Tom. I use the same on everything. All these charts are the exact same settings, so they're just obviously different charts. No problem. Yeah, the CPI was pretty underwhelming this morning. It really was. I was expecting, honestly, I was expecting like a 500 to 600 point candle, just considering how much we've been moving. And that just did not happen, even remotely close, right? So yeah. 1 minute, it just depends on what you're looking for. I'd say 1 minute is your best chance for a beginner. Yeah.
There's always something new at GLC. Your favorite place to play is now.
I'm leaning
out of this world getaway.
I'm neutral bias for now.
Relaxation.
I'd say I'm probably leaning
now
more bearish to sweep London lows, though,
around the clock action,
which is at
right around the
18,700.
That's what I'm talking about.
So leaning a bit bearish.
The all-new hotel. Now
I would assume we go
at
and see,
Gun Lake Casino Resort.
Is that 704? 704. Yeah, I mean, you can do it on any big red folder news. You can do it on any big red folder. It generally works best on the volatile ones, right? PPI is pretty good. CPI is pretty good. NFP generally pretty good. Alright, those are the main three, I would say. 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 Audio looped. Shouldn't be.
By supporting programs that promote children's health and wellness, Blue Cross is ready to help you keep...
Why is this so loud? What the... Hold on, sorry. Shouldn't be hearing ads over... Do I have anything up? Sorry, I don't know what I have up. It's fine now? Okay. I'm not sure what that was. Sorry about that. Pretty much most red folders. Most red folders. That's weird. I don't know. If you can still hear it, let me know. PPI tomorrow? Oh. Could do something there as well. Although Apex doesn't have any sales, and I don't want to pay $80 for an Apex account. That's kind of dumb. So you should only ever buy an Apex account if it's 80% off. Minimum. Yeah, but not really with prop firms, because pretty much everything's a simulated trade on a prop firm. But yeah, in a live market, if there's 100 people using a strategy or 1,000 people, yeah, you might have a little bit of a loss in your edge. Pattern 2 here on 48 range. Looks like some immediate drawdown though, because we're just pretty choppy. Remember, I would recommend sim today, although I don't. You know, you still have to make your own decisions. So. Still in this 48. Short 32. And lost there on 32. $48 still still in, 32 loss. That's again, I would recommend sim today, guys. Although I don't want to necessarily say that, and then it has a great day, and then everyone's like, oh my gosh. I still don't know why you guys were hearing that. Okay. Yeah, strat turns on at 9:32 for the stream settings. Yeah, although generally I recommend 9:35 to everybody. But look at the 1 minute chart here, just straight chop on the open there. Long 32 and 42, pretty tight stop, 15 points. So see here, break even stop, first TP hit, and stopped. Still in this 48. It's a big TP that we might be in this for a while. Loss 32. Lost there, 48. Hold on. Okay, assuming we take out London lows here at 703. It's all right. We're in a 42 range short as well as a 48. We're getting a lot of trades right now. Obviously not working perfectly. It's very choppy right now, and it's CPI morning. So 1 minute chart is very choppy right now. Watching the sweep of 704. Getting close to that London low. Getting close, getting close. Uh, 48's down quite a bit. 32's down quite a bit. We need like 2 solid trades for the 32 to be green. 42 down a little over 1 trade, and then 1 minute nothing. So again, why I partially do recommend the 1 minute chart. When you get real chop or not great conditions, it tends to not take many trades. So what risk per trade? 1 minute chart, 150k prop. I would say eval you could risk a little more. But what I would tell you to try and do is do the eval hack, pass it, and then once you get the funded, I would say there's about 5k of room, right? I would say risk whatever 15 to 20 trades of loss would be. So, you know, around maybe 250 to 350 on the safe end per trade. 250 to 350. May seem like not a lot, but like that's what I would do. Put it on low risk, let it ride for the long term. Yeah. Another long 32. We need a nice win to make these back, but it is pretty choppy. I don't mind this as much because we did just sweep London lows. So yep, that one at least 1 hour win here, and stopped for a little over break even. So that brought us up 400. Like that was a $400 gain there. So only down pretty much 1 trade. We need 1 solid win here. getting decent reaction off of the London low. We're in another long here on 32. I don't mind it. Got a little bit of slippage though. Nice, another win there, 32. 1R, we need to shoot. Nice, nice, we're break even now. We are break even now on 32. So exactly what I was saying, right? We saw we were down 900. That doesn't mean a whole lot with SBS. It's a positive risk reward, right? So you make it back fairly quick. Getting a little bit of there's a fair value gap here. I did miss it, sorry. We are in a 1 minute short, and we have such a big stop loss here that we were only in one contract. So again, this is one of those, CM Mason. This is one of those plays where it's probably risking more than your risk per trade. So feel free to drag the stop loss down or manually hop out if it's down, you know, whatever you're comfortable losing. So you have to manage. Generally, this doesn't happen. But because of the range lately is so big, then, you know, yeah. Enjoy the day. Long trade 32 here. I do like this. It's a tight stop though. It's a pretty tight stop. Like I don't love where the stop loss is. I like the long. I don't love where the stop loss is though. Another first TP. This would be awesome if we could hit full TP here. Just missed our break even. Oh, it hit it. Okay. So we're up 278 here. You could honestly, you know, if you are decently green, because I think if you started at 935, you should be a little more green than me. You should probably call it a day there on the 32. Botfolio is still in some longs. I will tell you right now. It was earlier. So right now we have $6,500 of realized gain and we're still in $2,000 of unrealized gain. So Botfolio is still holding a MES long from 49.80 or 49.20, sorry. So it's holding a long, still up 400 or so points. And that's the only position it's in. So it's up 2,000 on one MES contract. Lost there. Again, exactly why I said maybe turn it off just literally 2 minutes ago. That's a very crazy candle there. A big wick. We just barely got stopped, or we would have. That would have hit a nice win there. Sorry, on the long trade previously. Pattern 2, I don't like that. So now it's just getting funky, right? Just getting a bit funky here. And again, 1 minute. I'm telling you guys, 1 minute generally is pretty good. We're up 52 points. 1 minute chart here. It's very volatile right now though. I mean, we're getting a lot of trades. I think so, yes. Well, there's a big update coming anyway. I think we're adding that in there, yes. So. Also, I'll announce that person who wins a month free of SBS later today. All you had to do is comment on the latest YouTube video and like the YouTube video. And that's it. But up 66 points on this 1 minute, 70 almost. Feel free to close whenever, you know, we're probably not hitting that full TP there. So obviously, you know, close the trade early because I wouldn't hold the trade that long. Yeah, even our break even is going to be somewhere around 650. So again, feel free to do that. You know, SBS, I generally recommend Mr. Wilson trade sim on CPI day just off of how it's done in the past. Today's another example of that. You should definitely be in sim today. Otherwise, 32 had a little bit of a chance to take a little bit of profit already and be done for the day. Right now, it's just a little under break even. The other charts, 42 is down quite a bit, 48 is down quite a bit. 1 minute is up 80 points in 1 micro. But again, the TP is really far away, so feel free to close that trade or drag stop loss to break even right now. Like I might do that, honestly. Drag stop loss to break even. And then we'll just drag TP there because I don't want to be in this trade that long. So TP at the low. We can hit that because we're up 90 points. I'm not going to let that go down 400 points. I don't think that would happen. So we'll just kind of trail it. Won't be a big win because it's just 1 micro. But hey, it's fine. Short 32 again. We need this full TP. If this is full TP, it might be done. About 1 hour right now. So we should be break even, right? If this stops out, should be break even. This 1 minute's up 90. Yeah, break even, up 80 bucks. Up 80 bucks there. 1 minute still in. I don't like that trade. Do you notice different types of charts? Yep. Happens a lot. Yep. Because each chart is very different. So. Again, you could turn longs off. You could turn longs off here if you want. That's up to you, of course. It's just really choppy. It's not great. Up 100 points here on the 1 minute. So see why I say 1 minute can be a lot less worrisome. We've gotten a ton of trades on the 32. Let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've gotten like 15 trades on the 32. Ooh, we just got real close to TP. Real close. Real close. Partial win there. This 1 minute's still in. We're up 120 points right now. There we go. So TP on that 1 minute. Obviously that was less profit than usual because the stop loss was really big. So we were in only one contract and the TP was down at like 470. Yeah, 476. So yeah. I don't want to hold a trade that long. That's pretty much as simple as that. Oh, so a little bit of a, obviously a bug there. That's not a bug. That's called volatility in trading with algos. So, Yeah. Hence why I say to be very careful on big red folder news days and stuff like that, right? There was I mean, low impact at 10 o'clock, but so big drop right there. Now that 1 minute short is looking really nice, huh? I guess the algo's no more than you. That's what I like to say. Huh. I think we're gonna be done for the day. 1 minute I'm satisfied with. 32 range is break even. 42 and 48 are down quite a bit. Again, that's why I preached earlier I would recommend sim on CPI day. I always say that. I've been saying that for months, right? So hopefully you guys listen to me. If you didn't listen to me, hopefully you take that into your future decision making. But we're gonna end it. We'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Okay, and I'll make a little post about who gets the month free of SBS later tonight. Okay, so everyone enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. See ya.